Salute the Most Highs, the great gods, and I salute my ancestors. The Indians say Namaste. I love it. I'm very excited today. Very excited. I don't know why I'm excited. Today, let's talk about God. But before we talk about God, who or what God is, I want to clear something. I could hear some individuals or some groups of people giving me certain kind of appellations, different kind of appellations, nasty ones, good ones. Yeah, I understand. But the most important one I really love, I enjoy most, is an occultist. They call me an occultist. Some call me an occultist. Oh, that's cool of thought. I don't know. But I'm happy with that name, with that appellation. Who is an occultist? What is occultism? An occultist or occultism comes from the word occult. And what is like I was saying, an occultist or occultism comes from the word occult. What is occult? Occult means, in a simple term, secret. Secret, okay? For those who do not understand it, secret knowledge. You hear me? The most ancient of knowledge, practiced back in the days, thousands and millions of years back, before mankind ever came into existence. You alright? Our forefathers practiced occult knowledge. They used occult knowledge to practice, as part of their traditions and cultures. So, I am an occultist. There are two ways we can know an occultist. We have the white light occultist, and we have the dark, evil occultist. I am part of the white occultist, white light, not just white light occultist. I'm here to teach. I'm a teacher of occult knowledge. I study the most ancient of knowledge, the most ancient of occult knowledge. Even before man came into existence, humanity came into existence. The gods, what they download to me as knowledge is an occult knowledge. And when they do that, it is my duty or responsibility to disseminate this knowledge. So I take a lot of delight in giving back to people who needs that knowledge, either through discernment or prophecy or just teaching. That's how it works. The other side of occult or occultism is when people, an individual or groups of people who believe in a particular way of life, a particular culture of doing things, get involved in rituals. It could be ritual killings, it could be human rituals, it could be animal, and all that. They get into such practices because they think it will benefit them materially, financially, and otherwise. You understand? So they use this occult knowledge. They practice it as a group. That's why you hear secret societies. They practice occult knowledge. You hear me? A lot of them will not actually bring out what they do, but a lot of them, they practice occult knowledge, which involves human sacrifices, other stringent kind of, they get involved into other stringent kind of measures, which things strengthens them or builds them into what they think they want to become in life. That's occultism in a dark way, if it involves human sacrifices and other sacrifices, other stringent measures taken. to be who they want to be or what they want to be. Mine is to teach. Is to teach, is to give back, is to prophesy what the gods download to me through my psyche, through signs and synchronicities. I have to discern. So I hope we're clear on that. I am a witness, trust me. When I tell you this, I'm a witness. I learn from a lot of people too, especially online. I learn from a lot of people online, Google and YouTube. And I want to particularly thank this guy, Paul Wallace, on YouTube, on his channel, The Fifth Kind. The Fifth Kind, I've learned a lot from Paul Wallace. And the only thing I can come out in public and say, if I've learned from other people, other channels, are things I have discerned, personally discerned to be true. I don't just hear anything and come out publicly to say them, because no, everybody plagiarizes, everybody learns from other people. But when you come out, you're thinking it's your idea or this. No, it's not correct. Give credit to the person whom you heard from. So I'm crediting Paul Wallace because I've learned a lot from him. And I do not only get inspiration and knowledge from the gods directly. I learn from other online platforms. You hear me? Google and YouTube have been of great help to me. A lot. A lot. They are the second most important platforms I have learned from, apart from the downloads I get from the gods, from the Most High. You hear me? So Paul Wallace, I've learned a lot from you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I hope a lot of people can follow your channel, The Fifth Kind. And other channels I've learned from too. I will not say only Paul Wallace. There are lots of channels I've learned one or two things too. But I have to discern if they are true before I say them out. In any case, let's go back to Google and YouTube. This is a prophecy. Google and YouTube. This is a prophecy. I can hear a lot of people complaining. I can hear maybe lawsuits. I can hear fall. I can hear the gods, or my spirit guides, if you like, saying if YouTube and Google, if they don't take preemptive measures to fix the little or some of these irregularities that is disturbing their platforms, they will fall. That's what the future holds. They will fall. Because you know what? There are people, young people with innovative ideas that are coming, that are secretly building platforms that will counter or challenge the existing ones now, in future. Not so far future, just not so far. I think Google, from my understanding, from what I see, it has already started facing court cases, or that's some of the things that will bring down these giant platforms. And you don't need to allow to let that happen. You need to start taking preemptive measures to fix the problems. I'm a victim too. You know what? Because I don't want to say things that Google is doing with my stuff, my information, or my videos that I take with my phone camera. Google seems to manipulate my viewership because my support, my open support, my strong and powerful support for Donald J. Trump's mission or whatever is problematic to some people. That is the truth. I think I was born to support Donald J. Trump. He is a crazy guy, and I am even more crazier than he is. But we stand on the truth. The truth. I support the truth and nothing else. That is the truth. My problem, my greatest fear in life is not what people will do to me. It's what I know and I don't say it out there from the gods, from what the gods say to me. That's my greatest fear. So I speak my truth. Google, YouTube, please. So please, like I'm saying, start taking measures right now, because other platforms are coming and they will challenge Google and YouTube, and you will fall. I mean, when I talk about fall, completely fall, you will exist no more. But you can change that. You can change that. Ask questions about the things that people are complaining about. On YouTube, I hear some people complain that they don't receive the payments. Some on Google complain that Google doesn't respect privacy policies when probably they sell their information to some governments for whatever reasons. I don't know, to companies. I don't know. Find out all these things. Don't let anybody, any company, any government use your platforms to get personal information from people. That is some of the troubles that you'll get into trouble with those issues. That's my take. Take what I say. If you want to do, please. I'm serious. I'm very serious. I'm not here for a joke. We love your platform. I love Google and I love YouTube. Those are the two most important places I learn from, apart from the downloads I get from the gods. That goes same for billions of people around the world. Don't spoil those platforms. Find out what the problems are. Ask questions from your clients, what they are facing. All right. I want to send a big acknowledgement and thank you to my online friends, to the Christian community online, to the tarot card community online, to the astrological community online. The Christian community online, you're doing a great job. You're changing souls. The things you do, trust me, I am affected. I'm not a Christian. All right? I'm not a Christian. I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a Christian. But there are certain things, there are lots of things we vibe on the same level. As Christians, there are lots of things we learn. We rhyme. We may not agree on a lot of things, but there are still lots of things we agree on too. What you're doing, trust me, it affects me positively. If I say I don't get affected positively, I am a freaking thief. I don't have problems with Christians or Christian leaders, but I have problems with how certain informations about the universe, about life, is disseminated to the people, misconstrued for the wrong reasons. That's a problem. And that's some of the things I want to clear. Some of us would like to clear the air on. There are lots of things Christians are right about. There are lots of things Christians are not right about. But the Christians online that have become my friends, I love you. I respect you for the good job you're doing. And I wish people could subscribe to your channels more. I don't get along with churches. I do not get along with churches because I do not believe, like Don Williams, that that heaven waits only for those who congregate. Heaven does not wait for only those who congregate. It's not only in church that people get salvation. that people become good, morally upright. The moral rectitude of people or the world does not belong to the church alone. People can get the moral rectitude or become upright in different aspects as spiritualists, even pagans. And so, my Christian online friends, you're not only affecting me. I see millions of people you are affecting around the world. Those in America, from Africa, everywhere, every continent. You are affecting people greatly. Like I said, I'm not a Christian. I was born a Christian, but I became my own man through my calling. But I respect Christianity, and I want to give you a prophecy. I'm very blunt about it. I'm going to be very blunt about it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Christianity, if you Christians do not wake up, if Christians don't wake up, the approaching age of Aquarius, you will not exist anymore. Christianity will fall. They will fall. Listen, Christians, those Christians who are watching me, and my beautiful friends online who have been of great help to me. Let's take this branch, for example. Let's elucidate on this. Let's say Christianity from 1990, we had leaves full on this branch. Leaves, this kind of leaves full on this branch. From 1990 right up till now, the rate at which Christianity has fallen, it has reached this here. You see? Half of this leaf, of this branch. And in the next 10 years or 15 years, trust me, this is how Christianity will keep going. This is it. This is it. Trust me. From now, the next 15 to 20 years, until it becomes like this. It is not about church. No. Don Williams rightly said it. Heaven does not only wait for those who congregate. There are lots of church leaders out there who have become very unethical in their behavioral patterns, and it affects the churches. It affects Christianity, and when people run away, they start calling names, start giving. When I talk about it, they sabotage me. They send people behind me. They try to kill me, spiritually attacking me. For years now, I've been suffering all that shit, but it doesn't move me as long as I stand on my truth. Church leaders, and I hear some of the time, most of the time, Pentecostal and evangelical Christians and leaders, they want to pin all their blames on the Roman Catholic Church. Yeah, they call the Roman Catholic Church Satan, the devil, this, Lucifer. Let me tell you something. Roman Catholic Church may be a Lucifer, the Satan, but it still stands the test of time. But the evangelical and Pentecostal denominations, in your little small satanic and whatever that you are still disrupted. There's a lot of discord amongst you. You cannot stand the test of time, and that's what's killing Christianity. And when I try to help you, when I try to tell you your truth, you attack me. A lot of you. There are lots of people out there I respect, but if I'm going to respect anybody, are those who stand on the truth. For years now, I've been prophesying about this thing. And I told you a lot of Christian leaders will fall. A lot of churches will close. And it has been happening for years now. I said it. And they hated me for it. And they will still keep falling. Yeah. because of unethical practices in the name of God. What do you know about God? Who do you think God is? I respect my online friends because I try to get into their minds and I understand what they're up to. Those that I meet here physically, those churches I've been to physically, I try to get into churches, try to understand them, try to get closer to the pastors. To what I see is obscured. It's total obscurantism. And when you try to help them to fix it, they get behind you. I've had enough. I've been quiet for a long time and I keep doing this shit. In the name of God, attacking one Christian to another. What is going on? And you say you know God? Who is God? What is God? Can you tell me? Can you tell me, evangelical Christians? I swear, those friends I met online, those Christian friends I met online, thank you. You're super powerful. I see the trajectory in which you're going. It's totally different from the ones I meet here every day. Totally different. I don't know where you got your intelligence, your divine power from, but I think being online, you're trying to do the right thing. A lot of people don't know God, and they claim they are morally upright more than others. They judge people for the wrong reasons. What the fuck are you judging? I'll tell you about God today. So my online friends, thank you. I thank you. I see a total difference. And I hope a lot of people subscribe to your channels. You're doing a great job. You're taking the gospel to another level. We may not understand a whole lot of things about the gospel and shit. It has been hidden from us. It's a lot that's been hidden from us, but at least you're doing good. Don't judge people. Keep doing what you're doing. Say what you want to say. Enlighten people. Awaken people to the truth. There's this guy, Apostle Selman Johnson. Is it Apostle Selman Johnson? I like this guy. You know what? Let me tell you why I like him very much. This guy is much more into motivational speaking, divine motivational speaking, helping people get out of their funk, helping people get out of the tricky or grotesque situations they find themselves in day-to-day life, more than preaching the gospel that a lot of people don't know. That's what Apostle Selman Johnson does. I've followed him for a while and I understand his kind of, even Apostle Johnson Suleiman tries to get into that a bit, but there are still lapses. I prefer Christian leaders and those who are preaching get more into motivational speaking to teach people how to live day-to-day life, how to do this, than getting deep into the gospel when they don't know. There are lots of things that have been hidden from us, and you think you know it more than anybody, and you know God more than anybody, and you judge people. You make people live the kind of lives that they don't deserve because of fear. Christianity was not built to make people fear. That's something that happened in the past. That's political religion. It doesn't work that way anymore in this age and time. So, all those Christian leaders who have been behind me or after me for whatever reason, I know you all. I can see you clearly, and I see your flying monkeys you sent behind me to disrupt my life, to disrupt my mission. You cannot disrupt my mission. The God who sent me will not allow that happen. Will not allow that happen. I pretend like I don't see you or what you're doing against me. That's acting a fool. Doesn't make somebody a fool. I've decided to speak up today, and I will not reveal the things that you've been doing. Some of you know yourselves. I'm not going to call names. You know yourselves what you've been doing, and all you've been doing has proven futile. I'm not afraid to speak it up. I'm speaking up. It is enough. Enough is enough. Be Christians of good faith and morals. Stop trying to attack people because you want something from them. What I have, you cannot take them. It's given to me by the gods. I came into this world with them. I was anointed with it. I am not a saint. I'm not a holy person. I don't want to be a saint or holy person. You hear me? I'm not. I am only a good man. Finish. Period. I live my life trying to be a good man, not trying to be a saint or a holy person. You are the ones trying to be holy and saintly in the name of God. What do you know about God? It's not about citadels, mausoleums you build in the name of God. That's not it. You got to know who God or what God is first. And I hear some of you call God my father, my daddy. I didn't hear uncle or auntie. Did God impregnate your mama to have you? Did that God you call your daddy, your father, impregnate your moms before you came into this world? There are people who have the right to call God their father, their daddy. Not all. Not all of them. I speak the truth. I stand for it. You've been attacking me, doing all shit you think I don't know. A lot of you will still fall because of your inability to understand another perspective about life, about spirituality. It is not only Christians who know God. Christians are not the only people who know God. Spiritual people know God. Even pagans, whom you think are the nastiest people on planet Earth, they know God. But there are certain aspects about Christianity that has come to derail them from the truth. And you expect them, you want to win souls. You want them to be born again. What kind of born again? Being born again, do you know what it means by being born again? Don't say that to anybody. You want to make people to be born again? Born again means a lot which we do not want. Being born again means you are still under the control of political religion. That is what born again is. That is how born again Christianity came about. You have to change that narrative if you want to stay. Means you are still a child, born again, under the control of authorities who claim to control humanity. That is what born again means, and you do not know it. Remain evangelical and Pentecostal. Don't say born again. It is wrong. You're trying to make humanity small. You're trying to make everybody who follows that sect, that religious sect, to be small. They're still on that. I don't know. They are unconscious. They don't deserve Christ consciousness. They don't deserve to be saved from the ills, from the wickedness, from... Oh, goodness. We got to learn. Stand up and learn. Stop acting to your Christians as if you know everything. You don't know nothing. You don't know God. I say with all confidence, you hate my guts. You hate my confidence. That is because I got it from up there. From where my soul comes from. This body is only... The body is like a car that carries the engine inside. And it's not from here. It's from up there. In any case, there are some Christian leaders in the evangelical and Pentecostal denominations that I really admire, I adore. I want to acknowledge this guy. Primate Elijah Ayodele. I've had a little conflict with him. I will not say conflict, a little misunderstanding with him at one point in time. But I can honestly tell you, this guy is the best Christian prophet we have right now in this world. Primate Elijah Ayodele. People should learn to listen to him. He is the best. I have analyzed, I have searched, this guy has a track record. He has a track record. He is the best. Those are the kind of people I can look up to in the Christian community. But unfortunately, the only ones I can look up to right now are those friends online who are doing an incredibly great job enlightening the people. So those who still want to attack me, I can see the spiritual attacks coming more. I can see it. It's not about fear anymore. The only thing that I fear is not speaking the truth. It's not speaking the truth for what it is. Now let's touch the spiritual community, especially the tarot card community online, the astrological community. Do you know why I subscribe to lots of channels online, especially the spiritual community, especially spiritual channels like tarot card, astrological community? Let me tell you why. The gods inspired me to subscribe to your channels. Yeah, the gods inspired me to subscribe to your channels. Do you know why? They told me, just inspired me, go and join forces with them, or maybe just go observe. And for years now, I've been observing. I did not know why or what I was observing in particular. But you know what? It was until in February of this year that I knew why they wanted me to associate with the tarot card and astrological community. You know what I got? The answer to why. The answer. Yeah, I got the answer. And the answer is, the gods told me. The gods told me. The astrological community, the tarot card community, and the spiritual community as a whole, they have a big role to play in the emerging age of Aquarius, which we are already at the rising stage, and they have been doing that role. Perhaps they did not know exactly that they are part and parcel. They are a great component of the age of Aquarius, the spiritual community, tarot card, astrological community, real numerology, and many other spiritual practices. The good ones, not the evil ones. The occult practices that are of essence to humanity, to humanity's growth and development. When I was going through hell because of terrible or unethical Christian practices from Christian leaders and some of their minions, or their flying monkeys, narcissists in the name of God, you know who healed me? You know who healed me? The tarot cards readers, the astrological readers. This spiritual community, they helped heal me from evil, from some of those Christians that kept attacking me for many years. That is the simple truth. The tarot card community has helped me a lot. If I say they didn't, I'm a thief. If I say the astrological community hasn't built me, my personality one way or the other, I am a criminal. It is only the Christian community I have met online of late that I became closer to that part of Christianity again. You hear me? Those are the ones who have lifted me one way or another. The ones online I'm sick and tired of being quiet when evil is being meted on mankind. In the name of God, it is enough. It has to change. Christianity is going to fall if you do not wake up and smell the coffee and try to change the nasty effects, the nasty things that have been happening. I prophesy that a lot of Christians in the evangelical and Pentecostal community will fall. And they have been falling. They have been falling for many years now since I made that prophecy. And they know it. Every activity, everything I do, they spy on it. They try to sabotage me. They try to say shit about me. They try to set me up in ways. Come on, I see all of those things. Before you even think, I have taught. Before you could see, I have seen. God did not make me a messenger for nothing. Nada. Like I said, I don't want to be a saint or a holy man. I'm only a good man who stands for the truth and nothing but the truth. And it's for your own good, the evangelical and Pentecostal community. I don't really have a problem with Roman Catholic Church. There's a lot of doctrines I love about the Roman Catholic Church. There's a lot I don't like. Trust me. I don't pretend. Christianity hasn't become a prison. We should desist from that. We should desist from that. If you do not fix it, I see you falling. Because spirituality and technology will reign supreme in the age of Aquarius. And if you do not start fixing the evil and the ills of Christianity right now, Christianity will not exist in the age of Aquarius. Do you know when it starts? The age of Aquarius properly starts 2030. We are at the rising stage now. I always remind you of that. It is not a joke. When I tell you the truth, you attack me. You want to kill me. You want to do shit to me. I've missed those bullets a long time. And if I'm still alive today, God, the gods, the creators, knows why. So to my friends, the tarot card readers, the astrological community, thank you. Thank you immensely. The tarot card and astrological community, trust me, before I subscribe to many of your channels, this is how my life was. Because of what? Because of beliefs, because of Christian beliefs which was imposed on me for the wrong reasons. I tried to get into Christianity to see exactly what good was it. That's how they tied me. With evil, with shit, with lots of things. But I fought like a man, like a true lion in the tribe of Judah. And when I was almost out, they came back again, trying to destroy me. This is how the astrological and tarot card community helped untie me. That's how they helped untie me. And I became myself again. If I could trust some Christians now, especially my Christians online, if I could trust you, the tarot card community, the astrological community helped me a great deal. With words, soothing words, healing, they healed me. They had a great deal of help healing me. So I'm asking, if you're out there, you've not subscribed to channels, to tarot card channels, to astrological channels, to Christian channels online, please go do it. They are of great help. And like I said, the answer the God showed me about the spiritual community, tarot card, astrology, numerology, and any other ones. You are the gateway into the age of Aquarius. You are like the catechist of a church who prepares pupils who are still ignorant about God or religious activities. before they actually get into church for the priest to teach them more, to enlighten them more about God and Christianity. So the astrological community, the spiritual community, you are like the catechist of the age of Aquarius. You prepare people into that age through what you do, the healing that you do, the enlightenment, the awakening that you do is for a reason. That's what the gods told me. So take what you do seriously. And please, for those tarot card readers or astrologers who have swayed from the truth of that practice, of that spiritual practice, please, I'm pleading with you. I'm pleading with you. Deviate from it. It's a spiritual advice from the gods, because there are two very powerful ethereal forces, energies that the gods will be sending from next year onward. These two powerful forces, one is very rebellious, it's eccentric, it is unconventional, unpredictable. In its obscurantist manner, it doesn't ask you what you want. It drives ahead. It's like a wind that blows, and if that wind passes, when you're still standing, it blows you away. It comes without preparation. The other one is a very deep one. That one that is it deals with our subconscious, underpinnings. It goes deep, right deep into the underworld and brings the greatest secrets or the greatest things that people think they have hidden from the world and expose it. And when they expose it, the other energy, the rebellious one, takes it and spreads like wildfire. Please, if you are an astrologer, a tarot card reader, or whatever spiritual practice you're into, if you are not using your craft, your gift to help mankind, you'll be blown away. You'll be exposed and blown away. I don't want that to happen, please. Please. Look at my face. Look into my eyes. Look deep into my eyes. I carry the eyes of a dragon. I like this thing. I put it on because at times when it gets triggered, trust me, it could frighten people. That is the truth. I have a relationship with a dragon, ancient dragon. That is my truth. I was taken there, to that realm, through astral travel. I didn't take myself there. The gods took me there to try to show me my past. In that ancient age, I was a dragon tamer. They had to take me back to show me. They've taken me to a lot of realms, dimensions, realities apart from our world. I don't take myself there. I cannot take myself there. They take me there. The gods. I'm not a joke. I'm not lying. I don't know how to lie. If I lie to save a people or a person from a dangerous situation. Lying is not part and parcel of who I am. In any case, now let's talk about God. This is where it gets tricky, a little tricky. Who or what is God? We can only understand or comprehend God in three ways. It's like a pyramid. First step, second step, third step. God, we humans, we are gods. Your Bible, the Christian Bible, Psalms 82, go read it. All ye are gods. All ye are gods. It's referring to us humans, gods with a little g. The little g, gods. Alright? Okay. If all ye are gods, if you humans, you are gods, what does that tell you? your Bible still says you are created in the image of God. Which God? You've never asked that question. Which God? What God? So, if you are little gods and you are created in the image of God, God with a big G, the image of God, the big G God, where does that God come from? Is he sitting in that throne as you told in the Bible? Who is he? What is he? Who created the gods? The gods I refer to all the time. That's why you hear me using the appellation, the gods. So in essence, the gods in their individuality, the gods who live up there, who live in different, diverse dimensions in our universe, or let's say multiverse, in their individuality. All right? They came together, the most powerful elders in the different dimensions. They came together as one. They came together as one. And in their vision, in their creative visualization concerning the fate of humanity, they decided to create what we call unity consciousness. Unity consciousness, maybe perhaps you want to say Christ consciousness. What is Christ? What do we understand by Christ? Christ is saviorship. Saviorship. They decided to create a special species called humans. Called humans. Us. Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens. Humans. God is not a name like Joseph, like Abraham, like Larry, like Paul. No, God is a title. It's a prefix. God is a title. It's just like a father. When you say father, father who? Father of who? Of what? There's a name that link that is intrinsic with that fathership. So God is a title. And that title that godly title comes only when those individual gods came together, put their minds and brains together, the most intelligent force, the most intelligent beings in the world came together and created unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. Do you understand that? That force, that one force they created, that unity consciousness is called God. God. Different, diverse ideas and power. Power. Divine power. They created, they came together. That is called God. And that God, that is what you hear today. They say Elohim. Elohim. It is a council of elders, the most powerful elders in our universe who came together. All right? Who came together and created the divine force that is called God today. All those gods, they have their names. In ancient Sumeria, when it all started, in the Garden of Eden, in today's Iraq. Today's Iraq, that's ancient Sumeria. That's where it all started. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, it all started. In ancient Sumeria, when gods, powerful gods like Ai, Lord Enki, Marduk, Lord Enlil, Jehovah Enlil, they came together, all of them. Before they came here to earth, they had decided already up there. They created Adam and Eve, and we came from Adam and Eve. We were spread like whatever on earth. Before mankind, before Homo sapiens came into existence, others have existed here. Other beings. Other beings. Yeah. So God is the culmination of powerful ideas and beings who came into one unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, saviorship, and created us. And if they created us, the Bible says we are created in the image of God. So in essence, God starts with us humans, the gods, because we are created in their image. Then we go to the gods with big G, those who came together as one to form unity consciousness, to form Christ consciousness, which has become a title, but in their individuality they have their names. Then we go to the third stage now, which is Sophia. It is the greatest, the most powerful intelligence that exists in Mother Universe. It's like the ethos, what we call the ethos, the ethereal force that instigates, that triggers, that influences, that help to create the gods. The most powerful intelligence and knowledge that ever exists, that exists for eons, for billions of years, when the universe came into existence through what they call the Big Bang, or whatever they call it. I think you've heard about the Big Bang theory. There are other theories too. It's like the yin and the yang energy. The Chinese call it yin and the yang energy, or the negative and positive forces. The yin and the yang energy, one cannot survive without the other. It's two polar opposites, which works in sync, which works in tandem with one another to create something. That's how they work together. That's that force, which is very intelligent and powerful. It worked together as one in their opposite. They came together. The opposites, they have their ways of dealing with various issues. We do not condemn one because we think it is black. We condemn this one because we think it is white. They came together. They created something powerful, the gods. And those gods, they came and they created the unity consciousness, which helped to create us, special human beings, Homo sapiens, the little gods. That is the reality about our universe. That is the universe in one piece. There's a lot we have to learn. There's a lot of knowledge that will be coming very soon. I'm not the one to disseminate this knowledge to you. I'm just doing my part. But I'm seeing any time from now, they have been doing it. People have been doing it. Like I said, Paul Wallis of the fifth kind, he has been doing it. A lot of channels out there that have been saying these things. But I'm telling you what, I have been inspired by the gods. And when I learn from other places, I try to discern if those things are true. Because I work in close collaboration with the gods. They have visited me, trust me. I will not say it, but they have visited me. They have visited me. All right? I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to tell you the details of it. I'm not a fool. I'm not somebody who just comes out and just try to get, you think it's all about popularity, it's about fame, it's all about shit. I don't do that. I'm here to teach what I know, what I've been told. We cannot understand God if we do not understand humans, if we do not understand the gods, if we do not understand Sophia. We have to put them all in one to get a clear understanding, to gain clarity about who or what God is. I will end for now. We shall see. Peace.